help you understand what makes a piece of copy good and how you should think to craft a piece of copy that convinces. So what we usually recommend for beginners is that they follow sort of a LinkedIn post format, a problem creating hook that encourages them to click the read more option that we have explained earlier in the CTR masterclass. Um, and we often use conflict creation, use of narrative, counter proposition, resolution of conflict, and call to action in that order. But what does this mean in practice? So we'll uh, write one uh, so you can understand, and let's say it's about Japanese uh, traditional knife for cooking. So uh, we first need to determine a target audience to whom we can speak. So let's go the easy way and choose people that want to start cooking again and feel rewarded for it. And uh, so we are looking at people that want to develop a skill in cooking. Remember that an ad should speak to people who are interested in your product. You won't, it's the sell me this pen sentence. You won't sell a pen to someone that hasn't got any use of it out of it. So now that we have a target audience, which you should do for your product copy, um, we start by using a first sentence um, that is a hook, another hook on top of the headline. So modern kitchens have a problem. So people start reading and say, what is this problem? And want to read more. So in our rush to embrace every new gadget, using tech to zip through our food prep, we are losing something critical. So here we are addressing the audience because people want to start cooking again, and what better way to start cooking again um, other than just buying, the cooker mix, robots, exactly like that. Uh, this is easy. Everyone can do it, and we are trying to convince people to go another way. So we are explaining the, the purpose of the knife. It's a traditional knife. It's how we cook, and we are starting to introduce that. So this is sort of an introduction of the product right now. So we are saying that's craftsmanship. We are highlighting the difference. Um, and then we are directly tackling the problem. We are creating a conflict between tradition and the gadgets. So we are creating conflict and trying to show why the product has an interest. Because remember, either on top or below your text will be the creative that people will have seen first normally. uh, Everybody sees the image first and then reads, and so they will think, what's the link with the knife, what's the interest of the knife, is this a special knife? You need to spark the interest. So uh, every time you pick an electric slicer for convenience, a bit of that culinary tradition is pushed aside. Cooking becomes just a task, lacking any real connection or passion. And here, this is, uh, oh, sorry, this is just over the shoulder, really. It's easy to do for anyone, because here we are just addressing the pain point of the audience. It's people that want to start cooking again and feel rewarded for it. And there we are tackling the issue. you won't feel any skill, any reward um, putting it in a cooker mix. Uh, if we wanted to convince people that use the cooker mix, we would target people who are looking for simplicity. Here, we are trying to find people who enjoy cooking and who try to feel rewarded for it, so we go along their way. We are not going against them. It's we are going their way. That's the purpose of copy, is understanding your audience and having a message that is aligned with them. And so remember, and we are continuing to do that, cooking's about feeling pride and joy. Anyone can use a machine, but mastering a knife, that's art. And here we are clearly creating the conflict between the knife and the people using cooker mix, robots, etc. And so we are using the narrative and imagination of the people to spark the conflicts, to make them feel like a chef, and so push them again against that contradiction. If you want to feel like a chef, then you should have a traditional knife that is a reliable knife like any chef. It's the only way to go forward. And so it's about the precision and care that only a human touch brings. And here there we are bringing another issue, which is there. No, now let's rephrase this. These gadgets, they don't last just a few years, and they're junk. Oh, and then adding to our waste crisis. And here we have another conflict. It is you have another reason to buy the knife, which is that you if you use uh, cooker mix, etc., you are contributing to the waste crisis because you change if you use this every day, you will change in 3 years. The knife, it will maybe outlive you if you take good care of it. And so we are giving another reason. This is a new reason, which is an ecological reason. And so, but real kitchen lovers, which is the audience, you've guessed it, they are going back to the basics. Top notch. Nice. Oh, I forgot that. Yeah, and this is like this. I'm sorry. So this puts a final blow to the conflict. A secondary side of the problem adds the cherry on top. Buying a durable knife contributes to the environment, and you gain personal enjoyment and help the community. So enter the pres yeah, precision Japanese knife. Uh, let's even add artisan. No, here artisan precision. So we add a grade to the product, which is responsive to the conflict earlier. Japanese knives. So Japanese knives are known for their quality, so we highlight that also. It's important to be highlighted, and it's opposed to the new gadget and links to tradition. Uh, it's not just any knife. Crafted by artisans using age-old techniques, handed down through generations. Here we are highlighting a new value of the product, which is it's the traditional and it's an heritage. It's important. It's not everyone can use it. No motors, no batteries, just exceptional sharpness. Uh, I use the brackets um, the to suggest that it's taken from a review on the website, so that um, like for instance, you could get a review, a 5-star review in the creative that's saying exceptional sharpness. Like on movie theaters, you have sometimes on movie you have the reviews from journalists. You can do the same by adding reviews, so that it's not just marketing. The people who have tried it also confirm the quality, uh, exceptional sharpness, and a lifetime reliable use. Um, and there uh, we use rediscover the soul of cooking with our Japanese knife, where every cut is a work of art. And here we are adding, and this is extremely important, and no one does this almost. We here normally you would have the CTA call to action saying, "Oh, visit our website to get yours," and it just stops there. And so people just feel like they are getting scammed. You're just trying to sell them your thing, and then you go away. They could buy, even if you've convinced them with all of that, uh, they could buy a Japanese knife from someone else for cheaper, a better knife. But why yours? The CTA needs to give a reason to to go. It's the final cherry on top. And so, for example, what you could do in if you are selling Japanese knives, visit our website and uh, benefits from our special offer by getting the time, the limited edition cookbook for traditional Japanese recipes to do with your knife for free. And there you have it. There you have it. It's maybe a bit too long because I'm really doing this on the spot. But what you need to understand is that here they have a clear reason to go. It's not they are not feeling like they are getting pushed away. You not only you've given them a reason to not go the modern way, also you have highlighted the knife as quality, your knife, and given them a reason to buy a Japanese knife. And here you give a reason to buy your Japanese knife, only yours. And everything is suggested. Here it's a Japanese knife, but here it's not just any knife because it's your knife. Your knife has been crafted by artisans using age-old techniques and recognized by your customers as having exceptional sharpness. You need to stand out in your copy by first convincing why they need to buy the product, but why exceptionally and really they need to buy this product and not another knife, for example. And that's really what people forget while doing copywriting is they give a reason to buy this kind of product, but not especially uh, the product that they are selling. So I hope this has helped you. And remember that every line should make you want to read the next one. And this is extremely important. And that's why I used, for example, the three dots, the dash here. I'm trying to make people keep reading, and that's don't be boring. And you're seeing that I'm separating the lines to make it not a big block, an undigestible block. I'm trying to give space to it so people feel like it's quick to read, which it is. Like if you can see, there is nothing to read almost there, but it's extremely convincing. Well, I'm doing this on the spot, but you get it. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have understood better how to write good copy.